sending a signal everywhere. We'll make sure we are. Start playing some football. Make sure my timer's where you guys can see it. Hey, Solo, how are you, buddy? What's your plans for Sunday today, Solo? Colts are playing today, I assume, if they're not on like Monday night or something. Let's see, Carson, how are you, Carson? Daniel, good to see you as well. Very late start for me, but here we are. 45 minutes, okay. I thought Seattle might be on locally, but they're not going to cover the afternoon game on my my Fox affiliate, so I'm definitely going to pay for NFL Sunday ticket and watch them, very, very legally, the way Roger Goodell intended. Anthony, how are you, friend? We got Jerry Rice. Rice was a Seahawk, so he gets the Seahawk chemistry boost. We'll see how we do with Flash 80 as the game progresses. If you guys are watching on TikTok, you control the timer. Please be sure to follow, share, and like if you haven't done so. I will lead it to Higgins, and he'll hang on. I'm like that. 6-7, 6-7. You're selling all Texans. Can't do it. Their team is so far is bad. I'm most surprised you didn't go Colts team, to be honest, but whatever you like, man. Hey, Clayton, thanks for sharing the stream. Love the shares. Definitely helps us out a ton. Clayton, how is your Sunday morning treating you? Going Colts now. Yeah, I know I have a level of enjoyment of playing with my favorite players, past and present, that I've rooted for. A bit more than just like trying to use like a meta theme team, but nothing wrong with dabbling with everything. Want something different? Yeah, I hear you. Hey Wyatt, how's your day going? Sometimes I feel that way with the show. It's like, oh man, I've used the A's a lot here. Who else is available to maybe have some fun with? Hey, what's up, Motorbike Man? How's your day going? Let's see, it's going good. Ready for the Steelers to lose today for Clayton. Clayton, you sound like a realistic fan. We love the realistic fans around here. Lynch just wanted it more than the opposing defense. Zach, 7K, how are you, Zach? Motorbike, I'm good. Yeah, Raiders. You know what? Raiders and Niners are almost always really, really high up there. I think in part because of the legends that they have, and also I think EA used to favor those teams a bit, with EA formerly being a Bay Area company. It just feels like historically they always get taken care of. So let's see, Zach, who's your favorite football team? Motorbike, same question for you, friend. Thanks for being there. Very late start, but I was up late watching movies. I don't think I fell asleep till like 2, so probably should have started the stream then. Been on real early for you guys. Raiders always have a lot of legends play for them. They always sign guys past their primes. Like Jamal Adams will get good cards as long as Jamal's still active. I think using him as a legend is probably a little iffy, but he had a couple of prime years, right, where he was just wonderful defender there with the Jets. So yeah, you get like Adams on the theme team and he's getting the boost and stuff. Certainly helps. If you guys are scrolling on TikTok, come on in for your page, buddies. You guys control the timer. When you follow, the timer goes up. Love it if you guys could share the stream like our friend Clayton did. Bring your friends in here. Who is next? What do you mean, Basil? Yeah, good old Rich Gannon. Rich Gannon was like close to MVP levels, though. I think the year they lost the Super Bowl, not in the Super Bowl. He was the MVP for the Buccaneers, but yeah, Rich had some good years. I was all over that deal. We'll get the takeaway. Tried to challenge my user. Who am I playing next? I don't know. Stay tuned. In all seriousness, though, we're playing against the matchmaking of Madden Ultimate Team seasons is what's going on, Basil. Hey, Keegan, good luck to your guys. Not sure what to think of your quarterback situation there. Not a great throw. We have a new receiver throwing it. It was Rashid Shaheed to Jerry Rice. And we'll get the trick play off the takeaway. Yeah, Sam's going well. Basil, are you even a follower? Basil wants to play. If Basil keeps it up, it's going to be his mom playing, is what I'm hearing in the purple chat. We are three-way streaming, red, purple, and TikTok. So come on down, follow, share, and like, guys. If you're not tapping and yapping, then you're napping on TikTok. We need all the likes. We used to get like 100,000 likes on those MLB streams, so you Madden buddies got to step it up, get on that baseball level. Who's got some fantasy plays for me today? I got mine up in my stories. Be sure to join Underdog, guys. Use code DYF. Yeah, Madden's got to lock in. Exactly. Oh, I went for the hit stick. No fumble, but we drove down Cooper Kupp. Anybody in chat like these Bills white uniforms? I don't like them. I don't like the Bengals whiteout uniforms either. I'm not a big fan of the, the all white look. We're able to cause a pass breakup. JSN's really good. Yeah, JSN's having a fabulous year for sure, Keegan. Never did a theme team in MLB. Yeah, MLB with the captains and the little boost, it can be somewhat viable to run the theme teams there. Oh, that was a great read. I was not even close to defending that deal. Threw it right through the zones. Where do you guys stand on the movie Polar Express? Anybody browsing in? Watched it yesterday with a family. That movie always feels like a fever dream to me. I tend to not remember much of what happens in Polar Express. Right now it's fresh in my mind, but in general, if you ask me what goes on in that movie in a week, I probably will forget it all again. What game is this? Amy, we're playing Madden 26. How's your day going, Amy? Boski, what's up, bud? Boski, did you get most of your Christmas and holiday shopping done? Boski's like, I'm not even shopping, man. I got everything I need. Just kind of boring to you on Polar Express. Some people said it reminded them of being a kid. Yeah, it's got some interesting elements to it. Only thing I'm thinking about getting is a new smartwatch. I had a Garmin watch, Vivo Active 3, if anybody's into those watches, and my battery's got to where it doesn't hold a charge anymore. Charged it up in work yesterday. I think it'll probably hold a charge for like 2 or 3 days, but I think it used to go for like 2 weeks, so I may upgrade my watch. Christmas Eve shopper. Dude, there's something to be said for going out on Christmas Eve and doing all the shopping. Kind of fun. I haven't done that in years, though. Playing right now on the PS5 is Amy. What game are you playing, Amy? You playing Madden as well? Oh yeah, Henny's here, Henny. How are you, bud? I don't want to dry you off, Henny. The lady can't stand it for Boski Bo. Now, do you expect her to like wrap everything, Boski, or you come home and you pop them in gift bags or something? Because that used to be my move when I first started working. So that was a long time ago. But yeah, I love going on Christmas Eve, get everything for whoever I was buying for, and then yeah, usually gift bags were my go-to. Happy Football Sunday, indeed it is. You gonna be streaming with Shano later, or are you guys too busy for a stream today? All right, Sanders booting away for the Bills. He'll kick it straight into the stadium spectators there. That was a weird kick. Today's the day. The Colts lose everything they work for, says Solo Phil. Yeah, what are the good matchups today? I usually tend to just lock in on what Seattle's doing, and I kind of forget about the other good games that are going to be on. You're running No Money Spent Hawks theme team. They're your favorite. Hey, same here. Yeah, No Money Spent here. What's your overall right now? I'm 50 Seahawks, and my overall's around 90. Great day of football today, says Boski. And of course, we had those Thanksgiving Day games. We had that Black Friday game, so a little bit smaller slate, not as many games. Makes it easier for us to have more of a shared experience, I think. Got 88. Started 3 days ago. There's no good games today, says Clayton, low key. Sheets Shahid is fast, so we'll run past him. Yesterday was the best day in 5 years, says Boski. What do you guys think about Michigan guarding their the center of their field so the Buckeyes couldn't plant the flag on? Let's see. Somebody subscribed on the Red platform. We're at 6,200 Red Chat subscribers now. Buckeyes overtook the outhouse, says Josh. Hey, Josh, good to see you. Uh-oh, opponent's slagging now. Maybe throwing his PlayStation out the window. If you guys get a chance, check out seriousfun.org. They provide children living with serious illnesses a spectacular camp experience in a high-quality medical care environment. Seriousfun.org. If you're not in the purple chat, that's the charity we're talking about. Of course. Yeah, thanks for all your help with the big purchase this year. Let's see. Should you pick up Beast Mode? Your running back is 88 overall. Yeah, Marshawn's definitely worth having right now. They guarded it more than they guarded their end zone for Michigan. Where are the Michigan fans at this morning? They should have played better if they didn't want them to celebrate on their field. Did you see Brutus cross out the M and write the Ohio script? Somebody said he did a very criminal dance on the field too. Whoever is controlling Brutus these days. I don't think I knew Brutus was the name of the mascot, but yeah, I did see something about that yesterday. Oh, you know what? I'm using Lamar. I don't think Milroe, even with the theme team boost, boosts up well enough to be a viable quarterback. Cowboys could make a run if the Eagles collapse against us, Fulton. Cowboys look inevitable right now, but they're on the outside looking in. They're in pretty bad shape. This guy's got Lester Hayes up to 98 overall. I may have ran into a sweat, boys and girls. We're going for the back-to-back, says Boski. Yeah, I was really happy with my Jerry Rice. I think he plays like 94 or something now. He scooted his feet across the snow. He even dotted the I. Right, this guy's a sweaty Seahawk fan. He's got prime time on the return. We're going to need a lot to go our way to pull off this game. Let's see. Amy's playing as the Dolphins right now. Yeah, those of you that do play, what team do you like to represent? I know some people will use uniforms that are not their favorite team just for the fun of it to switch up the look from time to time. He's got Bo Sanders. He's got the father-son combo here. First one's in the dirt. If you're browsing on TikTok, we need follows. Follows make the stream go up, or subscribers or whatever. But yeah, please follow, guys, if you haven't. Ethan's gonna jump on the follow train. We're hopefully on the road to 50,000 followers. Supposed to be a lot of good stuff happens at 50. We're just made it over 40, so hang out with us like Ethan's doing. Ethan, tell me about yourself. Who do you like to root for as a sports fan? Who's your favorite football team? That was a heck of a hit stick. Ethan, is that you in a penguin? Or is it somebody in a penguin outfit? I can't tell what's going on with the profile picture. I'm trying to get a closer look at it. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. We will get the sack on Sanders. Shador. Hopefully I said his name right. Still have not watched a game with him starting, so I don't know how the announcers pronounce his first name. And we'll jump on and take it away with Reek Woolen. And we're in business. Seahawks are hosting the Vikings, so it's the Sam Darnold revenge game. Maybe. Sam seems pretty grateful to his former teams whenever I see him talking. Shador is how Buddy's breaking it down. Sometimes you guys give me a hard time too, and you tell me the wrong way to pronounce stuff. Let's see, getting ready to start 1:30 for Josh. I got to move to the East Coast so I can have these weird start times for me, because I'm used to the 10 a.m. game and the 1 p.m. game. Your team, Tampa, is playing the Cardinals. Baker Mayfield's out for that game, right, Caden? Hey, what's up, Maya? How's your day going? Right, TikTok buddies, we got about 15 minutes left in the first 30 minutes. We need all hands on deck, tapping, sharing, everything. We need all the activity. We need that for-your page push. I've got to make you guys want to push, but yeah, please help me out. You think Baker Mayfield is playing? Oh, I thought Baker wasn't playing. I thought it was Teddy Bridgewater legacy game today. But maybe he's able to play because I know it's the non-throwing shoulder that he injured. Sorry for the really late start. I was up watching movies and stuff last night, so I think I settled around 2 a.m. here locally. Probably should have just started my stream then, but I'd be even more tired now. The Hunter has followed. Hunter, who's on your profile picture, Hunter? I can't tell. I see it's number 18, but the jersey looks like it kind of blends in with the background a little bit, at least to my eyes, so I'm not sure who that is. Oh, it's Jetta's. Oh, right on. Hunter, are you a Vikings fan? You got the rivalry jersey coming in the mail for Malachi. Oh, nice. What jersey did you get, Malachi? How long will it take to get there? I know sometimes the shipments, when they come from the Pacific Rim, they take a long time. Yeah, I know. I'm a Seahawks fan, Hunter, so I'm ready for the game. I'm ready for your purple people eaters to come in and Brosemer to have a legacy game against us or something. I'm hoping that isn't the case, but I can see it happening. Seahawks Colts coming up in 3 weeks. That one's in Seattle, I think. Or are we heading out to Indy, if you happen to have the schedule in front of you? 9 is going to throw 5 picks today. Dude, 9's not even playing. That's a bummer. I was pumped up for 9. Byron Murphy. It's been almost a month now. 4 retros and a rivalry for Malachi. Hey, nephew, my day's going good. Thanks for asking. How about yourself? Game's in Seattle. At this moment, I kind of like our chances with it being in Seattle, but may feel very differently when Daniel Jones throws 5 touchdowns on us. Right, Seahawks. He's got the better team. He's got Lester Hayes up to 98 overall. I met Lester Hayes when I was about 14 years old. He was at my local Walmart. Walmart had been open for probably less than a year. It used to be you would go into the front doors. On the right, there was a McDonald's that had a bench and a porcelain plastic looking Ronald McDonald. He was right next to the Ronald McDonald. Had a little booth with 8x10s and different things that he would autograph for you. I think I was wearing like a Seahawks hat. He saluted me and said, "Hey, good to see you, football soldier." And we talked to him for a while. My parents bought me an 8x10. I think it was like $5 or something. So I have a Lester Hayes autograph somewhere. Because I know I kept it. I'm just not sure where I put it. I probably put it in one of my sports card binders to keep it safe. But now I'm not sure where it's at. But yeah, I got to meet Lester when I was a kid. He seemed super nice. I did kind of feel for him, thinking like he probably didn't accumulate a lot of wealth throughout his playing days, or maybe didn't maintain his wealth. Playing in the 70s there for those great Raider teams. So there's my Lester Hayes story for you guys that you may not have been anticipating. Buster, what's up, buddy? Thanks for being there, Buster. Thanks for the rose. Let me get caught up on chat. Sorry for just rambling there. So let's see. Boski said Michigan only scored 9 points yesterday to show their support to McCarthy. Oh, yes. Jason's cooking this year. If it was the Colts in Indy, you'd be saying 20%. At home, maybe 49%, says Malachi. Yeah, Boski, I like that line. Sorry, I knew I was going to be scrolling back up to read it, and that you typed it in twice. Because it took me so long to read it, is what I'm getting at. Am I on Ultimate Team? Indeed, we are. Yeah, my team's got the Seahawks theme. My opponent has a much nicer team than I do. Let's see. Spider and Clap, what's up, guys? How are you doing? Let's see. Did I set it up? No, it's coming on Thursday. I did free delivery instead of driving across the county to go pick it up and taking my old truck across the county, because I usually just drive the truck here, maybe over to my in-laws if they need something dropped off or something like that. So, I mean, I'm sure the truck would be fine going across, about a 50-mile drive each way, but I didn't want to deal with driving around, so I have Costco delivering. I bought a 65-inch TV to replace the 50-inch, which has been our main TV for a while. Oh, no, yeah, I'm sorry, Boski. Yeah, I was just rambling. Back in my day, Boski. Let's see. Didn't Tampa Bay beat Seattle? They did. Yeah, Seattle collapsed late. I'm not a big Seahawks winning the Super Bowl type of guy. You wish Ole Miss made it to the SEC championship, says Hunter. You really want the 2008 white jerseys to come back. I didn't like the 08s. Need Nick to get a Seahawks card. Yes. And Mawari needs a nice card. That kid's been flying around making some plays. Ooh, you're up to 55 on the theme team. Very nice. Joker, how are you, buddy? Clapped, I'm doing great. How's your day going, Clapped? So, I think we'll just install it Thursday, probably. Probably like a little early Christmas. Because trying to put it under the tree and being afraid of the kids, like, knocking it over or something doesn't sound great. DJ's playing with a fractured fibula right now. You know what? Somebody mentioned in chat yesterday. It was, I'm the Cheetah. Cheetah's a big Ravens fan. And I didn't realize Danny Dimes was playing with a broken fibula. That's interesting. Cecil Brown, thanks for following, Cecil. And Beard Manimal, thanks for the share. Love the shares on TikTok, guys. We would definitely want the For Your Page push. And when you guys share, it's supposed to help a lot. Walmart had an 85. Yes, I saw Walmart had some really good deals. And that one may have been regional. I've been looking just like strictly online. I didn't go as big as I could have for the price point. I wanted to get one that would have a warranty. Costco's usually pretty good about the warranty, and that's a little bit more upscale than some of those like Black Friday deal TVs and just getting a little bit more inches on it. But I considered it too. Not good with the drive petering out. We'll send out the field goal unit. You're using Jamal Adams right now, waiting for Nick to get a card. Will the Wise, thanks for following, Will. Cecil Brown, thanks for following. Those of you that just came in, the question of the day today is, do you prefer the winter cold or the summer heat? I'm a winter cold kind of guy. I'd rather put on an extra layer. Maybe the Browns will beat the Niners. Dude, I'd love the Browns to get the win. Go Browns today. Today will be 9-3. Joker, I hope you got the crystal ball, dude. I don't like to write checks. My favorite team's butts can't cash. I could definitely see Brosemer just coming and slinging on us because we don't know how to prepare for him. Yeah, it doesn't get that cold here. Coldest nights might, and that's a might, that's probably every other year, might dip under 30 degrees. If we have to go scrape frost off the car, it feels like it's really cold. Yeah, 30s is cold for us here. So Solo's disgusted with me being from Indiana. Reek Woolen, he keeps trying to pick on Reek, and Reek's up for the challenge today. Your high is 25 today. Oh, yeah. We're definitely not getting that cold. Let's see. Let me hit the little weather thing. That's close to my hometown. All right, so 48's the high. Or the 48's the temperature right now, excuse me. The snow looks crazy. Niners surely can't win. They can't win. And do call Brock Purdy surely. Brownie the Elf cooking up some magic for us today. You're confident we will win. This rookie quarterback is going to go through what the Dolphins quarterback went through last year, says Chauffeur. You'd rather be sweating in shorts and a t-shirt. Winter, you're usually good in a sweater, though, for the winter for Josh. Hey, what's up, InZone? How's your day going? So we are multi-streaming, right? Red, purple, TikTok. Red guys, we'd love you to follow and hit the thumbs up. If you're lurking on the purple, please follow. And, of course, TikTok, you guys control the timer. Follow, share, like, all the good stuff. We need it. All right, we're following Hendricks there. As he gets turned around, we'll slide down with Lamar Jackson. We'd like this to be the last drive of the half here. It's 51 degrees in Atlanta right now for Josh Keel. I bet Boski's got some cold weather out his way. It's 24 there for Solo Phil. Just got done with the snowstorm. And I know some of our Canadian buddies get like crazy below zero temperatures too. Bills don't make it. You're rooting for the Hawks and the Texans for Boski Bo. Boski, we love having you in the fan base for a while. Blitz was over there, the Seahawks mascot, staring off into space. I wanted him to turn and wave at Boski Bo. Try to get him on the Seahawk theme. Can you believe the Chiefs are 6-6? Yeah. Everything comes to an end, man. I mean, Warriors are slowing down. Chiefs are slowing down. Trying to think of any of the other dynasties we've seen. Eventually, this Dodger team will be replaced with another Dodger team that they pay $1 billion a year for. But yeah, nobody lasts forever. They went to 3 straight Super Bowls and they won 2 of them. You can't be too upset if you're a Chiefs fan. I don't know that I expected them to be 500 this year, but we've seen them have a couple of struggle regular seasons too, and then late in the year they get hot. So I wouldn't completely stick a fork in them. But I know the math is going to get hard here pretty quick for Kansas City. It's 18 degrees there for Boskibo. Expecting 8 to 14 inches of snow by Wednesday. Is there anything that you need to do for the farm, Boski, when it gets that cold? And I'm assuming with your farming that I've always thought about you having like different crops, but maybe you have a lot of animals. So is there anything you have to do for the animals to bring them in, keep them warmer, that type of thing? Obviously not bring them into the house, but like maybe bring them into a barn or any precautions for them. See, you guys got another storm coming for Solofil in Indianapolis area, or Indiana area, Monday. It's going for the home run ball. That's going to carry out of bounds. And we're fine for now. We're up 13 zip. You pack them up and head south as Solo. All right, I'll get you guys to kick off and maybe a little bit beyond on today's stream. We don't have any college sports till Tuesday, so should be kind of good for the gaming streams here next couple of mornings. Don't intend to start as late as I did today, but sometimes Sunday starting late is good. I think a lot of people are busy with church and different things in the mornings on Sundays. Hey, Rylan, how are you, friend? Go Hawks, says Rylan. I hope they're going to the win column today, but we'll see. I think that is the Fox game of the day for the afternoon games. I think that's the only afternoon game that Fox has. So as long as your Fox affiliate shows a game, mine's not going to show a game against the Raiders on CBS because Raiders still have a lot of viewers around here, a lot of fans around here. Let's see, on thawing the waters is the worst part, says Boskibo. Oh, I wouldn't have even thought about that. Yeah, once in a blue moon when we're expecting our hard freeze, we go out and wrap the pipes. Has always been a thing around here. And I wouldn't have thought about like the water freezing for the animals or something on a farm out there in the Midwest or any region where it gets really cold. Let's see, I think it's Slime Shady. Is it Slim Shady or Slime Shady? The way that you have the letters capitalized, I think it may be Slime. But yeah, welcome in, Shade. How's your day going? I'm going to assume you're an Eminem fan. We got another one, and it's Neil getting our lights flashing. Thanks, Neil. Neil, tell us a fun fact about yourself. Where was that picture taken, Neil, on your profile picture? Oh, Chatter's here. What's up, Chatter? Chatter, thanks for being here. How is your Sunday going? How was all the family visits, Chatter? Got back from New Hampshire. How was it over there? Treating your boy JSAN, great in Seattle. Hope he gets a good extension this offseason. Man, he should be able to write his own terms. Like, they should give him whatever he wants. He may hamstring him salary cap-wise because he should be paid at the top of the market. That receiver market's been kind of crazy for a while. Just started getting into football a couple of months ago since you normally watch soccer. Oh, let's talk soccer. Who's your favorite soccer player of all time? Mine was Francesco Totti, but he hung it up a while back. It was great. You guys had a great time with your grandma when you surprised her. Spent the night at the parents' with Winnie, and you guys all had a great time. Now you watch streams to understand the game more. I'm glad you're hanging out with us. Yeah, Marv would have been outstanding to have. Now we got to root against him as Seahawks fans. He's had a couple of nice touchdowns against us too, has Marvin Harrison. He's got our young star cornerback on a couple highlight catches over him in the end zone in Devon Witherspoon. Like, Spoon, you better be up to the task of shutting down Harrison. Cardinals probably won't be terrible forever. Hope he gets traded or walks. Yeah, Cardinals are in bad state right now. I'm assuming they move on from Kyler Murray this year, this coming off season. Favorite player of all time, Messi. But Lamine Yamal is your favorite right now. I can't tell you anything about Yamal. Probably didn't even say his name right. Probably will pay a little more attention with the World Cup coming around here. I don't know that Italy's going to qualify. I know they're having some trouble with the qualification. I usually pay attention to the Italian team for soccer. I've seen some fans saying that they should sack Gattuso, but they just got rid of the other coach, I don't know, 6 months ago. So I think you just gotta have to roll with one guy and hope it works out if you're Italy. But Norway got our division. Norway's playing really well with Holland. Hey, Papa Louie, how are you, friend? Good to see you scrolling into the TikTok live. And that's a good throw to Rise. But he's got to score twice and get 2-point conversions. He's had a hard time. He's had a much better team than I do, does my opponent. I feel like I slept on my neck wrong. Although this side's always a little bit tight. Got that feeling of like, man, I wish this would pop. Yeah, good old Ted Williams. He had 98 Lester Hayes. As far as Ted Williams, though, I'm out of the loop. I'm missing something solo. Try to force him inside, so he has to burn the timeout. Or at least keep the clock rolling. Fred Biletnikoff going over the top with the celebrations. For now, it seems like he wants to keep his timeouts. We're doing pretty good. We stayed up late watching movies. We watched The Polar Express. I don't think the kids had ever watched it previously. My son enjoyed it. My daughters got bored and they went and played around a lot and didn't lock into the movie. But that's okay. That Polar Express movie is kind of... It's got a different feel to it for sure. But my son, yeah, he was pretty captivated by it. So I was glad I found something that he enjoyed watching. Let's see. Wagner will get the pick. I thought we might watch like Jingle All the Way or Home Alone 2 or something tonight. We watched Home Alone 1 last weekend. He may be calling it a game. So we shut down the better Seahawks team. Sometimes you can have all the good cards, but it doesn't mean that you necessarily play well. And my opponent had a hard time there. So we'll get the win. If you guys are browsing on TikTok, come on in. Please follow, share, and like. Let's see what our timer looks like. We got 59 minutes guaranteed left on the stream. So the more active you guys are, the longer we'll go. Late night Gremlins with the oldest. Yeah, I wouldn't mind watching it with him. Can you play against me? Dak, did you even follow the stream? I just saw you join the live like a minute ago. Mike, listen. The only trash around here is, sadly, yourself. But, Mike, you don't need to be in my chat saying naughty things on the internet. Just go tell your mom to warm up the bacon grease. She saved some for me for Thanksgiving. She loves to pour it down my throat when she's on top. And I'll see you underneath the Christmas tree on Christmas Day, buddy. Well, your mom will. She'll be unwrapping me. So anyways, Mike, we will not be needing you around. AFK Rich, how's it going? Thanks for being here, Rich. You've been following for like 2 months. Dak Attack, I've never chatted with you before. I would remember the name Dak Attack because that's a legendary name. But Dak, if you've been following for 2 months, as you claim, and I believe you probably are a follower, you should have been in the live streams, and you would know I don't play friendlies against the viewers. Now, if you would like... oh, look at the following list. Yes, Dak, let me go scroll the following list through 40,000 people to find your name. Come on, Dak. Yeah, I'm not going to try to lock in and win this game in my playoffs, Dak. I was going to invite you to the Discord, but I think you're doing too much, Dak. You're getting close to the naughty list, man. You don't want to be on there. with Mike's mom. Will I go beat somebody? No, I'm not here to talk about other streamers. He does his stream. Let him do his thing, Nick. And if you like it, great. If you don't like it, it doesn't need to be a subject here in our platform. So I'll just remove your message. But I know who that guy is. He pops up on my feed a lot. And I've never been in his chat. And I've had people say that his community and stuff is toxic. But whatever. More power to him if he's having success and people like to watch. But yeah, everybody's telling you to lock in over on the purple chat, Dak. It's a good thing you're not in the purple stream right now. You might have your feelings hurt. And we're not here for that. We're here to have a good time. But they're telling your mom to warm up the bacon grease. And they may have been for Mike's mom, actually. But yeah, we don't play friendlies, bud. Sorry. Anyhow, let's get back on track. AFK, Rich, and Hayden have followed. Rich and Hayden, tell me what you think the meaning of life is. Or tell me your favorite NFL team. Dylan, welcome in. How are you, Dylan? Thanks for following. Playing the orange crush jerseys here of the Denver Broncos. But he's got Coach Madden patrolling the sidelines there. Hayden's a Steeler fan. All right, Hayden, next question. Who's your favorite Steeler of all time? My favorite current Steeler is DK Metcalf. I miss DK being a Seahawk. Definitely enjoyed his time in Seattle. What's my team rated? Jeff, I believe we're 90 overall. Let's see, AFK Rich, he doesn't have a favorite team. All right, guys, when I tell you red and purple, it's up above the timer. I'm going to leave that there for a minute. Hope everybody will cross-pollinate and be a multi-way Danielle Freak follower or subscriber. Troy Polamalu. Polamalu is a good answer. So Rich doesn't have a favorite team. Do you like NFL, Rich? Or you just came to hang out and be a part of things? Certainly happy no matter what. Okay, you do like watching. You just don't have a favorite club. That's okay. Let's see, Jeff, what's your Mutt squad looking like these days? No money spent 89. Yeah, same here. I don't spend on the game other than to buy it type of deal. I was trying to sling that to Rashid Shaheed, but his defense jammed up the routes and was hesitant, and down we go. Your life revolves around football for Rich. Do you work in the sports industry or something, Rich? Almost sounds like you do with that answer. Favorite current is Calvin Austin for Hayden. Mason Rudolph's playing this week, right? I thought Throw Rogan was out for the coming game, but I may be wrong. Didn't really want to punt, but I don't want to give him a turnover on downs. 24 is a lot to get on one chunk. That sack really messed things up. This is my first time punting with a Dixon card that we packed him last week, I believe. So let's see if Dixon can get us a coffin corner. Not bad. To the 10. Could have been better. Definitely rusty on the punt game. So I'm in my playoffs. My opponent is not in his. So let's see. Rich says, I guess you could kind of say that he works in the sports industry. Right on, Rich. We'll dive into Darren Waller, but he got 6. Got a new follower, and it's Thomas coming through. Thomas has a football in the display name. Thomas, who's been your favorite person to watch play football throughout your whole life? Might be Thomas himself. Maybe he plays a bit. We'll see. I didn't really cut off that route. Thought I did. Kind of motioned towards it, but yeah, I should have been jumping that a bit better. DJ Moore for Thomas. Right on, Thomas. Thanks for coming in here and hanging out with us. So I'm in my Madden playoffs. I'm in the divisional round. I must have went undefeated throughout the season, I think. Now they start giving me the tough teams, though. Jerry Rice was a Bronco. He went to training camp with the Broncos the year after he had been a Seahawk and then decided to call it a career. So doesn't get that Bronco chemistry for Rice, but he did suit up for him there in Denver. Thornton, big broken tackle. What team should you use to one-on-one your friend for Rai? So you guys are playing Regs Rai, I'm assuming. I would first say just use whoever's fun for you. But if you really want to win, I'm guessing like the Eagles probably have like top rating in the game. Some of these teams that are having good seasons are probably on the way up though, like the Bears and the Colts. But I haven't paid a lot of attention to the current MUT ratings, or excuse me, not MUT, the regular ratings, you know. And I know they give the updates here and there too. Rich has used the Ravens. W Colts reference. Hey, we got to play to our base, right? Yeah, I know there's some streamers that do strictly playing regs. And of course, before Ultimate Team, that's what we all used to play. Ravens always be good. To Solo Phil. Sergio says go with the Patriots. Yeah, Patriots have probably got a good rating right now. I thought they updated those pretty much weekly as far as the regular rosters and the lineups and the ratings and all that stuff. But I could be wrong. Maybe it's not a weekly update. Sergio says Lions have a good overall. It also probably depends if you want to be run heavy against your friend or if you want to try to throw the ball a lot as to which team you want to select. Right, so he goes to Dickerson, cuts it back to the hole and gets the first down. I thought I had him with a decent user with Cam, but he gets the hole in that. Dickerson card seems very fast, so he's into the end zone. Was hoping we could force him into a bad throw, but not to be the case. And I had the ball first, so really behind the 8 ball here because he's got the ball coming out next half. We got to battle because our postseason here. Cam Chancellor. Been my main user. I wouldn't mind if they gave us a better Seahawk user card. Cam's kind of tough to beat because he's taller, you know, and you get the higher animation when you're trying to lurk a interception or something. As soon as Solo Phil can afford it, he's getting the Dickerson card for his Colts team. Every time he goes against him, he's a GG. That's true. Let's try a little trick play here. See how this treats us. Stream will end when our timer ends, so pump up the timer, guys. Be sure to follow, share, and like if you're hanging out. Cooper Kupp wanted it more. He'll get us the first down. Go Broncos, says Silas. Hey, Silas, I haven't seen you in years. How are you, Silas? Michael, we can show it. This is not a real game. Seahawks are going to destroy the Vikings, says Football Fan. I'll believe it if I see it. I hope to see it, but I wouldn't roll out your Vikings just yet. There's a reason they play the games. Cody J, what's up, Cody? Hey, welcome over. Let's see. Pimpin', no simpin'. How's it going, bud? Thanks for following. Hadn't heard that term in a while, so apparently it's still being used. Well, it's got a solid defense. I need to find something to move the ball against him with a bit better. You hope you guys lose. You want a good draft pick, does Football Fan. So he's rooting for the Seahawks today as well. Tried to run that comeback route to Rice. That was a bad idea. I just locked in on it and tossed it away. Well, it's not what we wanted for our divisional round. Oh, Tight Spot's there. What's up, Tight Spot? He has a lot of AP on his side. Am I playing against you? Are you my opponent, by chance? I took TTV out of my name because I was getting too many stream snipers that would sit around and watch me call my plays over last Maddens. Tight Spot's okay. Well, we want you to be more than okay. What can we do to make your day happy? Tight spot. Seeing the abilities, I see. I have a lot of my abilities allocated to Lamar Jackson. Looking forward to upgrading the quarterback when possible. Lamar's been fun, but wouldn't mind having somebody that plays a little better within the theme team. Steelers are going to win against the Bills, says Tight Spot. Do you guys agree or disagree? Who wins that game? Steelers, Bills today? It's a Mason Rudolph start, correct? Rudolph has been known to do some miracles this time of the year. Michael, listen, you're the same guy that we banned over from the red chat. I told you to run along and go get your mom to warm up the bacon grease. We'll be sniping something different later. Aaron is starting today. Okay. I did not realize Rogers was going to give it the go. Hey, what's up, Joshua? Thanks for being there. Shano, good to see you. Stroud is back. Are they going to play Stroud and not play Davis Mills? Oh, yeah, Newton would be a nice one to have. Goes up a jump ball, and I think that's intentional grounding. It is. Football fan knows about the bacon grease. Welcome back in, football fan. Joshua, welcome in. Cody, welcome in. Cody, I like your profile pic with Sonic there. I played that Sonic Rumble game a while back, and that was a fun game. Oh, Dodson, that was a wounded duck. Should have scooped it up, buddy. Manning gets 5 AP gunslinger, but has slow speed, says Pimpin' no simp. Am I a Denver fan? I am not. My opponent's the Denver guy. I'm neutral on Denver. I'm impressed with how well Sean Payton's done with them, though. He had Panthers and Browns to win, says Joker. Hey, I'm hoping for the best, planning for the worst, Joker. Rashid Shaheed is free. He's spinning. He's out of energy, unfortunately. Bummer. I thought about trying to throw the lateral, too. I could see he got a flat tire there, but come on, Shaheed. 92 speed with a theme team. He should have been able to take that to the crib. Let's see. Michael Wolf, thanks for following. Who's on your profile picture, Michael? Great to have Shano here. Let me get Shano and Tight Spot shouted out. Tight Spot, Shano. Hope you guys will follow him. I asked Henny if you guys were going to be streaming later, but he may have went AFK. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't, once he got free, that he didn't go the rest of the way. I'm guessing the hit stick my opponent got on me must have taken out the energy or something. Would have been great to stole 7 points right before the half. And I don't have the speed. Rice is too fast for Cam. Swinging the sticks. Oh, nice. I need a little bit more blitz bolts to finish powering up those Madden cast drop guys I got the other day. I got Higgins powered up. I need to get the defender powered up. I just had the selection over him and saw that he's in there. Azuki, or however it's pronounced. Yeah, this guy's run game's impressive with Charles and Dickerson. Opens up good holes, and they're both kind of fast getting through. Officer of the Peace with the extra P. I like it. And Nick's able to dump it off. I thought we were going to get him down for the sack. So I need something to really go my way here. If he makes it a 3-possession game, he's running clock. That'll probably be a wrap. He's got the outbreaking route to Thornton. Colter cooked. The bye week has ruined us, as Solo. Yeah, I guess the games are kicking off. Should probably flip on my TV and see what's going on. If you guys are browsing on the For You page, come on in. When you follow, the timer goes up and we'll do a longer stream. for the TikTok viewers. Everybody else, we appreciate you guys following too, or subscribing respectively. Tickfinity only works for TikTok though, so that's why they get the timer, because we usually get the most follows there. And if you guys haven't joined Underdog, great promos this weekend. Now's a good, wonderful time to join if you haven't. Use my code though, DYF. Take advantage of the Donnie discounts and bonuses. Yeah, the Dickerson card's a nightmare. Stroud is officially back. I know some people are saying they should have stuck with Davis Mills because they were winning with Mills. Right, I got the Rams and Panthers on. I don't expect much from that Panthers team. Boy, they look terrible against San Francisco. Kept getting short fields, not taking advantage of it. Forced 3 turnovers on Brock Purdy, but still lost that game pretty handily. So I don't expect much out of Carolina. I was honestly surprised they had a winning record going into that game, as bad as they looked to me. Making sure the volume's off too. Don't want Goodell thinking I'm rebroadcasting the game. I mean, I think they probably win, Dak. They're playing the Vikings with the backup quarterback, and even the starting quarterback hasn't been good in Minnesota this year for number 9 there, Mr. McCarthy. Decision for my opponent. I don't think going up 13 is that big of a deal for him. I think keep the offense out, try to make it 3 possessions, and put it away. And that's what he's going to try to do here. And we'll get the pass break up so we have a shot. Browns fan from 10 to 1 p.m. for Malachi today. Me too. Go Browns. Let's see. Clav 12. How are you, Clav? Rich has returned. Welcome back, Rich. Tell us more about yourself, Rich. Man of mystery here, this rich fella. Sounds like he works in the sports world. Well, Rice was free. Rice is great when you want 2,000 of something, right? But we didn't put the throw on him there. His defense flying in. We're just going to try to get that one. Looks like we got a touchdown to Devontae Adams for the Rams, so I'm already sick of this game. Car Guy, how are you? Thanks for following in, Car Guy. And he almost intercepted the tuck. We got to go for it. Run the same play too much. Usually that play works okay for me, making some audibles in a no-huddle situation. Sauce Gardner just went down. I was thinking of a different sauce from a different community that got removed from a community today. So I was like, hey, you know about all that? Guys, doing the crossovers on us. Since it's my playoffs, we'll keep going. Gage, my Thanksgiving was great. How about yourself? All right, come on, Browns. Let's do it, Browns. Sounds like tight spots dialed into it. Right, there goes Bowers, and that's the game. All right, we can concede now. Down 3 scores. Was just hoping for a pick 6 or something. Had a couple of plays where I was close to maybe making a decent user, but never worked out for me there. And he played well. Drake, low-key, send us a universe. Not much of a mystery. You referee high school and college football. Oh, interesting. I've heard with officials, a lot of them are lawyers. Do you work with a lot of lawyers on your referee crews? I know a guy that does high school. I guess he does like the higher divisions of high school. He's an insurance agent. You do work with a lot of lawyers. I've heard even with the NFL, there's a lot of lawyers that, they go to their law practice when the season's not in session. All right, let's see what we get. We got a stack of coins. So let's see. I don't know if I'm better off auctioning it or doing the sell now on that. Sells now for 14,000. So yeah, let's just get it and not pay the auction house. You like watching me play? Hey, thanks, Gage. Thanks for being here. All right, I'm gonna react to some NFL. I got the Brownies versus the Niners, and I'm a Sanders fan today. I'm a Browns fan today. I have no faith in the Panthers after watching them the other day trying to beat San Francisco, but maybe the Browns will get it done in Cleveland. Browns just need to get a few points. I know that defense is pretty good. Brock Purdy looked terrible his last start. Hopefully that continues. Kobe's in the stream. What's up, Kobe? Kobe, what can we tell these guys to get them to follow, share, and like? What's the magic move today, Kobe? I'm gonna trust you as one of our mods. Kobe's usually good at driving the engagement there. Third and 5 for the land. Throw on 34. Sanders has all day to throw. He's going to try a deep ball, and he overthrew it. Boy, he should have had Jerry Jeudy for a monster gain there. Unfortunately, they miscommunicated, but Jeudy was in behind the defense, and Sanders had a lot of time from his O-line. Let's see. Drake. Yeah, I don't want to play with you, Drake. So take 5 minutes off and think about if you want to be here. Have something intelligent to say when you come back. Or we'll give you a different job, Drake. Seemed like you'd probably be good at warming up the bacon grease for me. Right, Browns punt away. Niners will get their punt return through the special teams, and this is going for a lot of yards. The 30 down to the 15, so the Niners will start on a short field. Not good for Seahawks rivals if you're one of those teams to lose so far. Who do I think will score a touchdown for Seattle today? Jackson Smith. You think Sauce Gardner just tore his Achilles? That sounds terrible. Sorry to hear that, Solo. Definitely going to affect your guys' hunt for a deep postseason run. I know he was just getting used to being a part of the team too. Are they dropping new cards in MUT? I thought the Blitz promo was a multiple wave promo over 3 different drops. So I don't know if we made it to drop 3 yet. Hey, what's up, Broflo? Well, that didn't work out. Took a big loss. I thought I could sprint past him. Broflo, Mike's usually here just about every day. Too bad he's not here right now because I know he misses you as much as I do. But good to see you, Roflo. Right, Rashid Shaheed to Jerry Rice. And I'm pretty sure that flag is going to be illegal man downfield. So we're just being crazy with the celebration. They're calling it a calf injury for now. Yep, Kobe Parkinson went illegal on us. Come on, Colby. That was the play we needed. Now it's 3rd and forever here. Niners trying a little trick play. It was CMC trying to throw the ball. He chose to throw it away instead. Probably the right decision from CMC. Rice cannot hang on. We're going to send out the punt unit. So much for my defensive stand. A lot of you guys are scrolling on TikTok. Come on in. Please follow, share, and like. We'd love you guys to stick around with us and be part of the community. Had to switch back over here. 64 months for Roflo. Let's show Roflo some hype emotes, guys. What a punt. Got him out at the 1. Roflo, how's everything going, buddy? Are you busy with work, or is it all quiet right now without so many baseball games being played? Did they throw grounding on CMC? I don't think so. I just looked back over its 1st and goal for San Francisco. So I might have missed a play or something. But I think he was outside the tackle box for what it's worth on CMC. Busy with work, doing a ton of job applications. Oh, wonderful. I'm glad that the work stays busy for you, during the baseball off season. That they don't try to put you on like some seasonal layoff or some nonsense. You get into the game much, Roflo, or not currently? I haven't really touched MLB since like the regular season wound down. Kind of dabbled a little bit in the postseason, but not nearly as much. Let's see. Only the original receiver of the snap can legally ground the ball, says AFK Rich. Rich knows the rules. Let's see. Car Guy followed you. I'm sorry, Car Guy. I don't think I read off your name when you did follow. That's a nice little gain there for a yard. Unfortunately, it's mostly just busy work for Roflo right now. What did you think about the Dylan Cease contract for the Blue Jays, Roflo? I was surprised he got paid as much as he did, but I guess pitching's always going to be at a premium, and it'll continue to inflate just like everything else does over time. I'm not sure what the flag is. It may have been lined up illegally or something. Usually that's like an encroachment when it's that early. NFL is very different, so you don't know. Yeah, it was encroachment. He should decline and take his first down. He will. Roflo's been getting some gaming in. We need to open a pack for you, Roflo. We will here at the half. My usering not going great with my hands free. We'll get to Jackson. Let's see, after taking a look at the underlying stats, he's basically been the same pitcher over the last 5 years. What's the coin stack look like? Nothing. It's looking like the pantry is bare on the coin stack. I bought Rice yesterday, so Rice was a big expenditure for my Mutt coins. Of course, Jerry was Seahawk for like 8 games or something. And we got 4th and inches. Niners run for it. I don't know if CMC broke the plane. They say he did on 3rd and goal. So I believe we got Niners on top and Rams on top by a touchdown for each team. The special teams put the Browns in a bad situation there with a really short field. Blue Jays also seem to have money burning a hole in their pocket after coming in second to all the other free agents. Yeah, I agree with that. Seems like they've been close to a lot of big names in recent times. Particularly Shohei. Would have been funny if they would have beat Shohei, you know, in the World Series this year. Not funny for Dodger fans. Boy, I can't believe Dickerson held on. I was smashing R1 at the point of contact, and I thought we were going to cause the pass breakup. It's a good throw and play for my opponent. Got his conversion and his touchdown lead. I do use the Bucks playbook, yeah. Buccaneers playbook and then Vikings playbook on the defensive side. And Shaheed out to the 32. I expect if the A's get anybody that they're going to have to overpay like they did for Severino, particularly on the pitching side. Wouldn't be a terrible spot to land for a prove-it season for someone offensively, but they don't really need too much position players. Probably second or third base depth wouldn't be bad for the A's, but I don't know what they'll do to try to compete, to be honest. I thought they were going to move Severino at the deadline. There was those reports about they couldn't wait to trade him, but it seems like they're stuck with him. Panthers got a touchdown? Oh, interesting. Like, there's no way you want to go pitch in Sacramento unless you're just cashing in what little is left of your free agency desirability type of thing. And even then, you're going to have to get paid way, way more than, you know, going somewhere else. Who wants to play for Fisher and the A's anyways? Like, even if they had their new ballpark or any of that stuff, like, I still don't think it's going to be a franchise players want to line up and be a part of. The King 200. How are you, King? Thanks for following. I'm really curious how all the season tickets are going to go for them and how the secondary market's going to look, because I know a lot of people bought this previous year with the expectation that it would be a hot ticket, and then the A's started undercutting the season ticket holders, so there's at least a certain section of them that have a lot of resentment towards the A's already, and it's like, man, they already killed their goodwill in the temporary home after 1 year. Boy, that was pretty good coverage. I thought that was going to be wide open as it was developing. A lot of you guys are scrolling on TikTok right now as the NFL games are underway. Come on in. Please follow if you haven't done so. Love to talk sports. Doesn't have to be football. We can talk baseball, basketball, whatever you like. And be sure to follow and extend the timer here. I think I'm going to run no huddle and try to keep his defense out so he can't bring in a goal line stand or something. All right, so somebody told me the Panthers scored a touchdown. I'll probably bounce between those two games a bit this morning. I'm seeing the Panther touchdown right now. It's number 30 breaking loose and getting the big romp for him against the Rams. Lynch is in. Sacramento jerseys might be a draw. I thought what they were planning to do, and I may be misremembering too, because they, they always say one thing and do another, is it's going to be like Sacramento Saturdays. So if it's a home game on a Saturday, they'll wear the Sacramento jerseys. Brown special team killing you guys. Yeah, I have your game on because it's a local game here. So I flipped it on and, oops, speaking of flipping it on, tapped the button when I didn't mean to. But yeah, I flipped it on, saw that big punt return. In the play prior to the punt, Sanders had Judy for a touchdown or at least a huge gain. But, he led it about 5 yards too far. So hopefully the Browns can get there. I'm not trying to dump on your boys, just, yeah, I'd love to see them win today. I know the defense is good, but they put the defense in a terrible situation with that short field. Oh, the promotional giveaway. Oh yeah, the giveaway days should be good, I think, for the A's. I know they're running some package. I want to say it's like 12 games with the giveaways that you can go and get. I think they're almost all on Saturdays, the main ones. And I want to say it was like $920. So for a family of 5, man, I'm not up for buying that many. I'll probably just pick and choose. I don't remember which ones they were though. The Sacramento one. I remember the one that Soderstrom wore on a promotional thing. I think like the last day of the season, they showed that they were going to have them out, or maybe it was during the postseason. I thought they looked okay to me. Like I wouldn't mind having one just for my collection, but the jersey should say Oakland, and they never should have been moving around in the first place. But it's sadly probably not going to change. I do kind of feel like with inflation, though, Fisher may get this thing 20% built and then have to tap out, which would be splendid. Even if somebody else gets him into Vegas later, I'd love to see Fisher not get to benefit from having the team anymore. Hey, what's up, 951 cards? How are you today? I can't believe we didn't intercept that one. Hit him in a bad spot. It was in the hands. With the throw, it was a touchdown. Hopefully you guys can score a couple of drives on them, and the Niners are a little bit turnover prone. At least they were last week. We'll get the undercut there with McCollum. McCollum trying to outrace those offensive linemen. His old John Madden pulled him down. Boom. Tough acting to Acton there for Coach Madden. I know there's a Kurtz bobblehead. I would definitely like to get that one before they're out of there, because I've enjoyed watching Kurtz a lot. So I may try to go that day. Yeah, I like Judkins getting the ball. I got him in fantasy, so please feed him. Happy Sunday. Exactly. Yeah, thanks. Same to you, TK Mac. Hypersbo, what you been up to, buddy? How was your Thanksgiving? Actually, Rofl, I didn't ask you either. How was your Thanksgiving, friend? Hope you got to have a lot of good times and good food with your family. Shazier underneath, and that might be a pick 6. That is going to be a huge mistake if it works out that way. Thankfully, Cooper Cup chases him down. Hey, thanks for the gifted to the community. I'm not sure if I know EVC and NYC, but I think sometimes it gifts them out to the people that are lurking too, so maybe they'll turn into a chatter. You're in Vegas right now. Rofo also needs Judkins getting those touches. Thanksgiving was solid. Yeah, I should have just not forced it and got the points on the board, but hindsight's always 20/20 and all that good stuff. Browns are on the march. They're at the 30, or just inside the 30 on my screen. Oh, Thanksgiving was wonderful. Yeah, thank you for asking. Didn't do anything in particular special, other than kind of the same old same. Had family over and in-laws and that type of deal, but it's always one of my favorite times of the year, and you know, you get ready for Christmas. For those that celebrate Christmas, at least we do here in this house, where we start preparing for the holiday and finishing up the shopping and looking for the deals and all that. And just enjoyed the 4-day weekend a whole lot. So I still kind of feel like it's Thanksgiving even till today, and then tomorrow kind of get back to life a little bit more in the regular schedule stuff. That red 2500. How's it going, red? 2500 Ford, right? El Green Tito Zalo. How's it going, Zalo? 4th and inches incoming. I meant to open this pack too. We're opening packs whenever we get a subscriber, so forgot to do it. We'll do it after the game. Also get real flow on the subscriber wall. And we need to open one for Hyper's Bow for the gifted. Maybe I should have been ready to use her instead of reaching for the pack at that very moment. But all right, I got 2 packs on deck. Oh, it's a Chevy 2500. I guess that makes sense. The Ford would have been the 250, right? Not the 2500. L Cooper has returned. Welcome back, Coop. How's your weekend been? Let's see. Gotta head out and do some work. Hopefully can swing by some more of the daytime streams. Yeah, it was definitely not anything I even intended to do, Roflo. I've just gotten really settled into sleeping through the night and trying to start as early as I can. But that's often like 6, 7 a.m. instead of being on at like 4, which would be a lot better start time. Catch people going to work and school would be ideal. Hopefully I get settled into those hours here eventually and get back into the nights. But it's always good to have you in the chat, buddy. Nice catching up with you a bit. Nunya Business, welcome aboard. Thanks for being here, Nunya. Who's your favorite football team? It's probably none of my business, but who do you root for? Lady Rage is here too. How's it going, Lady Rage? This game is winnable for sure. You know, sometimes you can tell you're kind of mismatched against somebody, but I have not made enough good plays here to pull this off yet. Unfortunately, the Ravens. Who's your favorite Raven, past and present? Nunya. Thanksgiving was tremendous. Yeah, we're still kind of celebrating it. I need to get the Christmas decorations out for the outdoor part of the house. Maybe tomorrow. My wife's off today, so probably do more family time stuff today. And of course, I'll watch the Seahawks play. So that's going to tie me up from like 1 to 4. So yeah, tomorrow I'll probably try to get the lights up. I got the lawn cut down short. You know, it doesn't grow as much this time of the year, on the West Coast at least, because we don't get the freeze and dormant stuff, but it does slow down the growth rate a lot as the weather gets cold. So the lawn's all ready to go. I just need to go and decorate now. Playing regs, not playing mud anymore for Lady Rage. Lamar Jackson. Jackson's a great answer. And Ray Lewis, of course, great all-time Raven. Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing regs again one of these days. I think if I stop streaming, I might just play regs. That way I wouldn't have to be obligated to feel like I needed to grind out a team constantly. Hey, Nats fan, how are you? Welcome back to chat. Colts are booty now, says Solo. I'm afraid to ask what's happening with the scoreline, Solo. Everybody scroll on TikTok, come on in. Please follow. You guys control the timer. We are multi-streaming, and we'd like you all to follow, share, and like if you haven't done so already. Keep us streaming longer. Let's see. We have 22 minutes left guaranteed. And there's the other streaming platforms, if you guys are vertical. When I say red and purple, that's what I mean. Just afraid to say the names too much. TikTok's kind of strict about that stuff. Let's see. Lady Rage 7-3 in regs. 7-7 score. Panthers are competing. I hope the Panthers get it done. I'm sorry, I missed a chat message there. Let me scroll up. Oh, I'm playing Madden. Personally, I'm playing Madden 26, friend. I saw somebody asking. Yeah, they stopped making it for PlayStation 4, so I think you can only get 25 for PlayStation 4. Cat's kind of flying there as far as people joining, so we want to convert the folks joining into being followers, like Billy. Billy, thanks for following. All right, we got the first down. And I think the Niners might have forced a turnover on downs. They just looked over and saw Salah and those guys were celebrating. So I think the Browns turned over on downs there inside the red zone. Yeah, rooting for the Browns and the Panthers today as a Seahawks supporter. And I thought I had Cooper Cup. I went to the well too many times there. Let's see. Triad Viper. Thank you for the heart me, Triad. Puts you on the TikTok team. Now, Josh, I don't know. It may not be the right time to ask, but is Dylan Gabriel fully healthy? Is he back, or is Gabriel still banged up? Because I know they're saying that they may go with Sanders for an extended look to see what they have with him. But I kind of feel like Gabriel looked decent as a rookie starter. Hey, what's going on? Frozen Maroon Vibe. How's your day going? All right, I'm in trouble here. Down 8. Need to force a turnover. And Jackson with the jukebox moves on us. Isaac, welcome in. We need to get back to them 100,000 likes for pack openings. With Madden, it's tough to hold my packs. I feel like I have to open them and keep the team relevant. But yeah, the liking for the packs was really a good engagement tool, Boski. Hey, Pilly, how are you? Welcome into chat, Pilly. How was your Thanksgiving, Pilly? Yeah, I'd love to see Gabriel playing, personally, but what do I know? Ooh, did the Browns get a turnover? Looks like it. Either it was a turnover or a punt there. All right, trouble continuing for me here. I guess he fumbled and got it back, so maybe the Browns forced a punt. I'm kind of watching corner of my eyes. Cantor, welcome in. Let's see. Didn't get to do Thanksgiving. Had to work. I'm sorry, Pilly. He is active, at least. Boski, thanks for the heart me, buddy. Puts you on the TikTok team. Corrections never closes, says Pilly Mama. That's true. One of those jobs you got to do it around the clock. How is the current job treating you, Pilly? Are you enjoying the facility that you're at? Try to hit T. Higgins. Boy, this guy's defense can fly in. Let's see, Pilly says you're waiting on your sergeant promotion and you'll be relocating to Tennessee. Are you excited for going to Tennessee, or is it just part of the job and you're willing to do it type of deal? Oh, Mike, welcome in. Yeah, Roflo was just here. Roflo was chatting with us for about 30 minutes. Lane Kiffin situation's wild. What's going on with the Lane Kiffin thing? I thought he was going to make a difficult decision or something like that yesterday, and now I didn't follow up on it. I feel like Lane Kiffin always gets all these golden opportunities as a coach. Closer to your home. He is going to go to LSU. Part of the job, because the home facility isn't open at least 4 months, is Pilly. I need a lot to go right here if I'm going to pull this game out. He's going scorched earth on the entire Ole Miss program right now. Because, you know, after he's with LSU for a season or two, I feel like he'll be on to the next thing as well. Blessed you in the traveling job. Pilly's found her calling. I love to hear that, Pilly. If you guys are browsing on TikTok, come on in off the For You page. Come talk sports with us. I have an idea. Let's try it. Oh, Rice gets the touchdown. We're gonna change the follow to make my lights flash to say your team's name. Let's see, for a win today. Let's see if we get more engagement of people coming in with that. So see, Xavier, thanks for following. How are you, Xavier? All right. So let's see if that brings him in, Boski. Trying a little engagement bait for something different here towards the end of the stream. Fall for lights is usually a good one, but we'll see if that gets everybody chatting. A lot of people are browsing. Maybe we can just get them to chat and stick around. Told all of his offensive coaches, if you are on the plane with me to LSU today, you won't be on the staff. Practically trying to leave Ole Miss with nothing heading into the playoffs. Burning the bridge behind him, it sounds like, with Lane Kiffin's situation. Pilly's gotten to go to 3 Titans games and a baseball game, hockey game, Grizzlies game. You've been going to a lot of games, Pilly. Yeah, we missed getting to chat with you. Family's good. We're gonna get ready for basketball season in January, so I need to start doing some basketball drills and practice with them. Best running back in the NFL currently. Boy, last year I thought it was easy to say it was Saquon Barkley. This year I think there's a bit more of a debate as to who the best back is. I really don't even know who has the best stats. I know LeJon Robinson was having a pretty good run there with the Falcons, but the Falcons are kind of a rough team. Mike says it's Taylor for the Colts. That's probably right. Yeah, it's got to be Taylor, right? CMC says Pilly. I don't think CMC has the stats for this year, though. I know he's having a decent receiving and rushing year, but I don't think he's like the hands-down best back. Like 2 years ago he was. Hasn't he missed a game or two this year for McCaffrey? I think he's going to go with the quarterback sneak. He did, and I was not able to hit him, so opponent can just kneel down for the win. Gavin's a Bills fan. Are the Bills, are they going to get it done, Gavin? They have to get it done because that's what my my title says. Thanks for jumping in, Gavin. We like Bills fans around here if you want to follow and stick around. Cowboys or Lions, says Silas. I don't know what you mean, bud. They both play on Thanksgiving Day. Frequently. He's got the out breaking route. I'm surprised he went with the throw. And he's got Dickerson to the house if he wants it there. He's going to stop and waste some time. I'm coming around on the other side and trying to hit stick him for a fumble. Didn't work out. That would have been a classic clip. JT has 15 touchdowns. He's only playing his 12th game. So yeah, it's got to be Taylor then. That makes all the sense. Mike hitting us with the logic again. All right, winnable game that we're not going to pick up our way this time. It doesn't look like. Credit to my opponent. He made the plays, or she did, and I didn't. We have no wide receivers, says Gavin. Yeah, the Bills receiving core's a little thin. Definitely a spot to try to address during the draft and free agency when it gets here. Shaheed fast enough to get free, but we're almost out of time. Yeah, that is absurd. That's a huge yards per carry average. All right, Lamar, feet don't fail you now, buddy. Take it to the house, Lamar. And we're cut off. Let's step out and play for another snap. Cooper Kupp to the corner. Not meant to be. That one snatched away. And that is the end of that game. Gavin Blaze, thanks for following, Gavin. He's a Bills fan. He said the Bills are going to win by typing their name in the chat. Oh, these guys are eating the turducken on me. I didn't realize that was a post-game deal. Getting disrespected. Stafford just got pick sixth. Like to see that. Go Panthers. All right, let's see. We had a gifted sub and a resubscription. So I'm going to open 2 real life packs. And we have 13 minutes left on the clock. So be sure to follow up if you guys are in TikTok chat. You guys control the timer there. Go pack, go. Where the pack going, Calvin? They're going to the winner's circle, right? Said the name in the chat. All right, first pack. We're going to dedicate this one to Roflo. Drew Brees. Ricky Persall. Don't get shot, Ricky. Poor guy. Was just living his life and had to deal with a bunch of nonsense. And then last in the pack is Cameron Hayward, who's got the worst logo in the NFL in my opinion. I really don't like the Niners logo, but maybe because I'm just a hater to Boski. I'm not sure. Can I play as the Packers? Calvin, can you follow the stream at least? Robert Flores was in the chat. He has been in the chat. Robert Flores has. Hey, Calvin, thanks for following. Don't like the Niners or the Titans for both. Yeah, the Titans logo is kind of mid, right? Let's see. Next pack we got Fairbairn, I guess. Our rookie rising star is Quayon Mitchell, and last in the pack is Jahmyr Gibbs. Can I play as the Bills after the Packers? So here's the thing, guys. We're playing Madden Ultimate Team. The uniforms are just uniforms. We're not playing regs. So, yeah, there's probably some Packers and some Bills and stuff here in these jerseys that belong to the Seahawks. Boski, I'm in my experimenting with the message state of the stream right now, Boski. Boski's been here for all of it, so that's what we're trying, Boski. Just see what will send chat, or if anything will send chat. We got a lot of browsers going through. Oh, Philandros is here. Hey, Phil, how are you, buddy? Have you got to watch much NBA this year, Phil? I'm assuming Phil's going to be watching Green Bay later. Sanders 3rd and 15, tried to spin kind of to his weak hand side, and the Niners defense will get him. My first time watching Sanders with the Browns today, and not sure. Lost the subs last time. You were in. Looks like it stopped accepting the card or something. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. Thanks for all your support. I think you and Chaos are really close on the month still. I know Chaos is saying he's going to get to 100 here one of these days, so appreciate you guys sticking with me through all the years, Phil. And I know I'm not on the right hours at the moment to get to interact with you a whole lot. The Prime's still working. We got to open a pack for you, Phil. That's actually what I was doing towards the end of this box, too. I have more boxes for when anybody subscribes if they do. Maybe you didn't lose it, but it kept getting declined. The platform's such a weird platform with how it operates with the subs and stuff sometimes, too. I could see it giving an error, but still trying to charge you, or maybe letting the subs stay, even if they weren't pulling the money out, which is kind of the dream. But, you know, like, who knows? Haven't been watching much NBA this year. Really only time for watching NFL. Hey, what's up, Steve? How's everything out in the Philippines, buddy? All right, we're playing the Vikings. Seahawks-Vikings. This is a preview game of later today. McCarthy has been historically bad. First in the pack. The president's favorite kicker, Harrison Butker. Is there? Kurt Suzuki's favorite kicker. Yeah, I'm playing Mutt. Let's see, Davis, Anderson. Thank you for all the roses, Davis. Oh, and there he is. There's 9. Playing against 9. There's number 9, JJ McCarthy. I don't think I'd packed a McCarthy out of these yet. And then we also get Michael Wilson. He is, yeah, he is definitely a moron. And a Moran as well. Yeah, he has been missing to the right. So I'm running Seahawk theme, and I'm like 90 overall. No money spent with the Seahawk theme. Just bought Jerry Rice got a card on one of the recent releases, so I just bought Rice yesterday. So I'm kind of like out of Mutt coins currently. Davis, thanks very much for 11 roses on TikTok. Oh, you're up late, Steve. Or are you up early? Maybe you're up early for watching NFL games. New season, no. I think the new season starts in like 4 days or something, Steve. Pretty soon. I saved a lot of my season tickets to power up those next guys. Yeah, Seattle looks decent this year. Although we're having a hard time beating good teams, so I kind of think Seattle's going to get to the first round and get bounced out, or maybe get to the divisional round or something. We also tend to collapse a little bit late in games. Oh, he had the receiver on the other side. He had that check down receiver for the first down. Unfortunate he threw it where he did. Gruden did the pregame ritual of firing the cannon. Panthers up right now on the Rams. Yes, go Panthers, go Browns. Kind of surprised on that Panther result because the Panthers looked terrible against San Francisco last weekend. So I'm flipping between those two games. Maybe I should watch that Rams game. And maybe bad luck watching the Browns. Oh, we got a good spin there for Cooper Kupp. Now we're in the open field. Let's put it on him a bit. Oh, no, wait a minute. Cooper was running out of juice. Yeah, see, like, that Rams game was such a winnable game for Seattle, and that's what I mean about beating good teams. That was, of course, the game where Darnold threw 4 interceptions, and we tried the 61-yard field goal at the end to win it, but I can't blame the kicker for not making a 60-plus yarder. So now trying to catch up to them, already being a game behind on the head-to-head is rough. We will play them in Seattle. Like, Seattle will play them in Seattle later in the year, but I don't know if we'll be up for it. I have my moments, Phil, but not enough of them. I actually just bought 2K the other day, too. It was $22 on sale, so I was like, all right, I'm going to give in. I told myself I wasn't going to buy it for $30 this year, but I didn't. How do I find the defense in Madden? It's really the favorite for Steve. Defense is really tough in Madden Ultimate Team this year, Steve. I'm not sure about like for offline modes or anything, but defending is really, really rough now. Feels like the offense has the advantage this year. Yeah, that Panther team's interesting. 2K's in the dirt. Haven't got to really even dive into it to see what's good or bad. I thought after the Super Bowl, before MLB comes out, maybe stream it for 2 or 3 weeks or a month or whatever that gap is, and try to get some different viewers in the community. You know, especially through like TikTok and YouTube, because those vertical streams have so much discoverability. Like if you're playing a basketball game, maybe get some more basketball folks hanging out and being a part of everything. Waiting for the headphones to come in today. Super excited. Oh, I thought you canceled them, Mike. So you canceled them and you got a different set? Or did I misunderstand you the other night? Stafford had a slow start to the game. 2 picks out of character for the season. Yeah, Stafford has not been making any mistakes this year. And I would say that's in large part, in my opinion, a testament to McVay. McVay puts his guys in position to succeed. Really wish he wasn't in the NFC West. Yeah, Devontae's having a great year. Had to cancel them, then reorder the same pair. You got the wrong setting on them. Okay. I guess I didn't fully understand, Mike. I thought they were just completely wrong and you were going to go back to the drawing board or something. Okay, so you had like the high-end ones. Yeah, I'm going to bounce back over and see what Carolina's looking like here. I think she's got a lot of room. Flanders, you getting to do any gaming or too busy with work and school wrapping up? More like home uses based. Yeah, I wish I understood it better. I guess I don't have that, what they call it, audio file thing that some people do. I've been using these actually. I haven't worked out as much as I should, but when I jump on the elliptical, or if I'm in here editing videos, I've been just popping in these earbuds. I know you're buying like the headphones that go over the ear, at least that's my impression. But these have been pretty good for me for just easy listening and kind of keeping myself from hearing like distractions outside and stuff. So your coach played, hold on, let me read that correctly. Your coach played running back on Seattle before Marshawn Lynch. Jaden, who's your coach? Because they had a lot of running backs that they ran through before Marshawn came in. Haven't gamed anything in a while. Prioritizing sleeping and working out in the free time that you have for Phil. Hey, that sounds like a really reasonable and good thing to do. We'll pull down McCarthy. Decided to get the face cam today too. Need to clean up the desk. Oh, your coach is Sean Alexander? Yeah, Sean Alexander was one of the big time guys. I was thinking about like Duckworth and some of the guys that came through after Alexander. Yeah, Alexander had a tremendous career for Seattle. Legendary running back. All right, if you guys are browsing on TikTok, there's still a couple of minutes left. We could get another game. Need everybody to follow, share, and like. Julius Jones. There's a name I can remember. Philanderos misses gaming. Just so hard to keep up with the Ultimate Team modes without playing 10 plus hours a week. Yeah, for sure. You either have to pay with your time or with your money, and I don't blame people for not wanting to spend money on it because it just expires and goes into a new cycle every year. I have fun doing it, but you know, it's content for myself. And if you're busy, you know, with real life, if you're like yourself, Phil, you know, you're finishing up school, and I thought, if I remember correctly, I thought you were starting to work for a law firm, right? Last time I had chatted with you. I want to say you were doing like, I don't want to say apprentice, but something of that nature where you were starting to get the experience. It's just tough to like say, oh yeah, let me dedicate 15, 20 hours to playing, you know, this game or that game or whatever. Full-time associate now. Is it what you thought it would be so far, Phil, or is it quite a bit different from, you know, what you were learning to actually applying it and what you're seeing being in the law industry there? Yes, Morris. Yeah, Morris was interesting for Seattle too. I want to say it was either his dad or his uncle was Mercury Morris that played for the Dolphins. Of course, Mercury had a little bit more of a career than Marcus did. So far, this game has been all my way here. All right, so it's 14-all as I flip over and take a look at the Rams and the Panthers. Panthers are on possession, though. So at least it seems like they're coming to play today. Bryce, welcome aboard. Thanks for following. Just about as expected. It's a lot of learning by doing. Basic supply. The specific stuff is different. And then as a society or culturally, I'm going to assume Norway is probably not nearly as litigious as America is. And you may not be as familiar with how things are here. But people often here will like look to sue somebody. They'll look to sue an employer. They'll sue a neighbor, you know, over whatever. I'm going to assume like a lot of Europe that way, and, you know, particular to your homeland. Maybe you guys aren't dealing with as much of that type of thing. But I could be completely wrong too. My assumption is like the United States probably has like the most frivolous lawsuits and people just looking to, you know, maybe, I don't want to say rip somebody off, but like, you know, tying things up in the courts that don't necessarily need to go that way. And of course, we have a lot of class action things that happen here too. Vaguely remember Leon Washington. Yes, Leon Washington was really fun to use in Madden. He was fun to watch as a football fan, at least as a Seahawks fan, because he was always a threat to take it to the house whenever he touched it. Just had that game-breaking speed back then. See more lawsuits versus corporations in the European Union than people versus people, but you don't see zero European case law. I don't know. I may have to move Rashid Shaheed out of that double passing. His throws are rough, but he's got Jerry Rice for the touchdown. It's different than that. Your rule state, you can't recover more than what you lost. No big money lawsuits unless you lost big. Yeah, here, you know, like people will try to sue for stress, or whatever they think will stick, or their lawyers think will stick, and you know, sometimes it feels like it's BS, and then there's times I'm sure it's very legitimate too. Do you guys have like a jury system there too, Philandros? And that may not be the type of law that you're going to be dealing with, but like my wife just got summons to do jury duty here, and they can summons us once a year, and then there's like supposed to be like a 12-month gap. I told her to postpone it because you're allowed like one postponement for up to 3 months, but she just wants to get it done and not have it overlap with birthdays and stuff. So she'll be doing jury duty, and she'll probably talk her way out of it, but she'll have to go in for jury duty beginning of next month. A lot more stricter consumer protections in the European Union. Mike's excited to go do it. I wouldn't mind if it was in my hometown. I have to drive across the county for it, so it just feels like a whole waste of a day to go do it. So I've actually never served on the jury. Let's see, you guys had a jury system before. Now you guys do co-judges in a court of appeals in criminal cases. I really think it would be better to have judges do most of it. The whole be tried by the jury of your peers thing seems weird to me. Like, I don't know the law. I don't want to put somebody away if I misunderstood something. Um, and vice versa. I don't want to free a criminal or whatever. So, yeah, I've always kind of talked my way out of it. Usually I don't act up in the court, but just kind of express like, yeah, I don't feel comfortable with this. I've only had to go in and talk to the judge once, though. Usually I've been able to get dismissed prior to that part of the process. Hey, what's up, John? How's your day going? Thanks for the share, John. Superior Court. Most of the courts are in Santa Ana for Mike. So I'm 45 now. I don't want to exaggerate. I've probably been summoned a dozen times. There's times where it feels like they get me really close, like as soon as the window opens back up. Like they must have a backlog of cases and they're just going back through the prospective jurors. So I've been summoned a lot, and then you have to go over if you don't get dismissed on the phone, because they'll have you here, they'll have you call in the night before you're supposed to go serve, and they can postpone you for up to a week. So usually it starts like on Tuesday. You call Tuesday, okay, you know, we want you to call back and see if you need to come in on Wednesday, and then that can go for the whole week. So it's kind of messed up if you have an employer. I mean, they have to legally let you off, but it's, you know, like, hey, I may not be able to make it to work tomorrow, and you know, messes with the schedule and that sort of thing. So in person, out of all those times I've gone, or the times that I've been summons, I probably have gone in person maybe 8 times. And then one time I had to actually go up with a judge. The case was the defendant was Spanish speaking, and he was going to have an interpreter. So my argument to the judge was, and I fully believe it, that there's a lot of nuance in different sayings, different things in different languages, and that despite believing the court interpreter was going to do his very best job, I didn't want to judge this man's fate not being a fluent Spanish speaker. So they kind of sighed, rolled their eyes at me, and said, "Get me out of there." But I wasn't doing any of that. You know, like you'll hear people say, like, "Oh, well, claim you're a racist," or claim that you know, hate certain religion or something. Like, I didn't do any of that BS stuff. Just was making my point, and thankfully they kicked me out. Let's see, what's up, Tanner? Mike wanted to get into a minor trial, not one of those trials that goes for 2 years. Yeah, that would suck. Pilly has sat in on hearings. You don't want to be on anymore. I think in my entire life, my wife's never, or our entire lives, my wife has never had to serve either. I know my parents have done it over the years before my dad passed, and my mom doesn't like to do it. Once you hit 70, you no longer have to get summons anymore. So she's over 70 now. She doesn't have to deal with the summons if she does get one. She just can send in like a little form. Do you know if the strike was from the judge or from one of the lawyers? As far as when I got kicked out, Mike, or not kicked out, when I got dismissed, the lawyers talked to each other and got me out of there because I think they thought I would be too beneficial probably to not prosecuting that guy. So I would have been a benefit to the defense team because I just like, you know, I'm not going to understand what's going on here with this guy. And I mean, I know they have to use interpreters and stuff, but you know, sometimes certain things have different nuance to them, and translation doesn't always work. Let's see. Is it your imagination, or is the game playing smooth and not choppy? No, the game plays really smooth this year. That's for sure, Steve. I feel like the game's a nice experience for gamers this year for Madden. Like nothing drastically changed in the game, but it's just, you know, solid little upgrades year after year with Madden to my eyeballs. And I think this year from last year, you can definitely notice it when you jump between the two of them. This guy's got a little wrinkle there. Blitnikoff on the end around, and Fred is in the open field. And the Raiders are going to get a touchdown here. Pilly says last week she sat in on 37 hearings in one day. Not really a fun thing to do. Then it doesn't go the defense's way. Then they hassle the officer. But if you think you like them, we'll have at it. So, Pilly, when you go in as a corrections officer to be in the courtroom setting, are you there just to keep the order, or are you there as like a character witness type of thing? Like, yes, I've seen this inmate. They're doing their best. They're rehabilitating themselves. Okay, so you're there to keep the order. A lot of you guys are scrolling on TikTok. Please come on in and talk sports with us. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. We are multi-streaming, so I'm having the conversation right now at the moment with a lot of the folks from the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat. Okay, you got nothing to do with the inmate. Was it peremptory challenge or strike me for the cause? Yeah, I don't really know. But yeah, they let me get out of there, and you know, they didn't hold me into contempt of court or any of that stuff. Like, if you're trying to get dismissed, you want to get yourself dismissed, but you don't want to get yourself in any legal trouble while you're in there either. I think you really have to act up to get popped as a juror, but yeah, I wasn't trying to overdo it either. Let's see. Carter Weber, welcome in. Who's your favorite football team, Carter? You just got to make sure they behave, says Billy. It's a strike where you can strike somebody without reason. You have a limited amount of those as a lawyer. Yeah, I think the way I was expressing myself was like, basically, I'm not going to convict this guy because I'm not going to be able to believe what's being told to me. Is kind of how I expressed it. Carter's an Eagles fan. Brandon's a Seahawks fan. Beat the Vikings today. All right, so Raider game, last game of the day. My timer ran out, but I want to get in one more with you guys. Yeah, this would be the last one, Tanner. Barring getting like, you know, 50 followers or something there on TikTok. TikTok, we're getting a really good for-your page push at the moment, like based off of the names I'm seeing scrolling in. But it seems like a lot of them may not be sports-oriented. I think if there's a certain time of the day that just kind of pushes you out to everybody, but trying to get them to come in and talk sports if they're not interested in sports can be tough. Am I going to watch the game? Oh, yeah, absolutely, Brandon. Yeah, I watch every Seahawks game as long as there isn't something serious going on in the real life situation. You know, if somebody's really ill or if I'm super sick or something, I might not get to watch it. But yeah, normally I'm going to be locked in for watching the game. You feel like people smart enough to get out of jury duty are the people who would best serve on the jury? Yeah, there's a good point right there, Josh. And I mean, they probably don't want people doing it from their home because people would like mute the camera or turn off the camera and screw around. But if I could have it be more convenient, right? Like I wouldn't mind doing it for a day, but having to go drive around, waste my gas, waste my time. I don't want to go back the next day and the next day. And I mean, I think they give you like $15 if you serve on the second day is when that starts. So yeah, it's just not worth my time to deal with it. Regular TV today for Brandon. Yeah, the Seahawks and Vikings game is the Fox late game. Unfortunately for me, my Fox affiliate is not going to show a late game. They got Rams and Panthers on right now, and the CBS affiliate has the 49ers versus the Browns. So only late game I'll have is the Raider game on CBS. So I may turn into a pirate, but I'll definitely spend my money on NFL Sunday Ticket so I can watch legally. Very cool, very legal, Roger Goodell style. Got to make sure Roger gets more money in his retirement coffers. So let's see. Hopefully we see some more Matt Stafford interceptions. That would be splendid. Oh no, the tip drill interception. I thought we were going to be down at least to the one, and Warren couldn't hang on. Yeah, it's weird. I know that we're Niner territory, but I can't believe they're not showing a second game. Like, why wouldn't you show a game against the CBS affiliate? I feel like they must be in cahoots sometimes. Yeah, I'm buying Sunday Ticket right now. I'm putting in my credit card information right now. JJ, welcome in. How are you, JJ? Ooh, yeah, that sounds bad, Billy. I thought that would have been probably like immediate grounds for termination. But he's running his Raider theme and he's kicking my butt for the time being. Turnover was big. I'm watching Stafford. He had like, I don't know, he had like a week to throw back there. Just kind of kept patting his feet and then he ended up throwing it away. Must have been pretty good coverage down the field from Carolina. Tanner, you're in the Discord. I'll Discord it to you. I'll do it here at halftime so I don't forget, Tanner. I got it bookmarked. So be sure you got some ad blockers because the NFL Sunday Ticket, they like to run a lot of sketchy ads. Try to come and get the hit stick pass breakup, but didn't work out. I'm afraid to even link it in Discord because, like, who knows how they can scan stuff. But if it's private, it should be fine. So the one I'm sending you is an aggregate, and you just can go through till you find what you want. But yeah, I would bookmark it, Tanner. Is what I did when I saw it. I came across it off of Reddit. Let me run this play, and then I should have a DM to you, Tanner. All right, I slid into the DMs again. Yesterday, I was sending Tanner the link to the Discord. Now I'm trying to make his life better. You're undefeated with the Eagles online for JJ. JJ, I'm playing Ultimate Team. Do you ever play Ultimate Team, or are you strictly a Regs guy? Hey, what's up, Gio? How's your day going? I thought he was going to progress over to the trail receiver. I'm going for hit sticks, and I'm whiffing. Pill, you got 4 tattoos? What tattoos did you get? Tampa's on the one against Arizona right now. And you guys got the touchdown. Yeah. Put it on the Cardinals. Cardinals need to get punished for existing. So JJ sounds unstoppable. And I think he's playing regs with the Eagles. I saw that little zig route. I knew I was cooked. Those are so tough to defend for the defenses in Ultimate Team. I think you have to have like some type of press coverage and kind of get the route jammed up. Hey, coaching staff did something good for a change, right, Mike? My theme team is Seahawk theme. How about yourself, friend? We'll see if I can drive back and get into this deal. Not liking what I'm seeing from the Rams. They're on the goal line. Second goal. Come on, Carolina. See a corrections tattoo with a cross and a flower. Hey, that sounds nice, Pilly. Browns tied it up. Defense has been great. Go Browns. I'll probably end up watching that Browns game a bit more than the Rams game. There's something that I really enjoy about seeing the 49ers lose if they happen to lose. Like the whole area just kind of calms down when the Niners take the L on a given Sunday. Sorry, Pilly. I know you feel like I'm trying to go after you. That's not the case, Billy. Just living in Niner territory makes it enemy number 1 for me. If you guys haven't joined Underdog, please download the app. Use my code DYF. They will take tremendous care of you today on what they're calling Fest Week. Fest Week is still going, so a lot of bonuses on Underdog right now. But you gotta use code DYF. You guys are browsing on TikTok for your page, buddies. Come on in, please chat with us. Bills Colts, man. Browns going for 2 and they got it. Let's go. Let's stop the count right there, Josh. Josh, myself, and Brownie the Elf will all be happy if it wraps up right there. I thought I could fit that in. I think I played enough games today. My concentration is in the gutter now. This Raider guy's going to make me pay too. Let me try to battle back in. I don't know if I have the ball come out next half, but if I'm down 21, I'm probably cooked. Yeah, as long as you got an ad blocker on there. I don't know if you're going to try to do it mobile. I'm always on my PC when I'm on the high seas, so to speak. High seas my favorite drink, so nobody read too much into that. But yeah, I always got my ad blockers running, and yeah, I usually do work in one window and watch the game in the other. It's typically how I do it. Try to be a little bit productive while the game's on. Tampa confuses you. Baker steps back, passes. Left tackle runs it for the touchdown. What just happened? Mike's loving what happened. Oh, I already sent you the link, Tanner. Yeah. This is a full-service stream, Tanner. All right, Jerry Rice. We're clip farming with Jerry. Oh, no, we didn't get in. Clip farming went too far there. All right, we'll use the timeout. If I don't score, I got to delete the game. Braden, thanks for following. Yeah, he closed me down fast. Hey, what's up, Viking? Now this guy's committing the encroachment here. We'll take it. There's a flag. Rams are in. I hope they're offside or something as they play some bully ball down there with Williams for the touchdown. Viking, how is your day going out in Iceland? Matt99, thanks for following, Matt. Matt, are you a previous follower? I used to have somebody around here that had a very similar name. Actually, I don't remember if I have on shoe clock. Little windy outside, small storm. I think I showed you. I know I told you, but I broke down and bought it for 22 bucks. Haven't played much at all though. All right, this time we're in. Probably will play a touch when football season winds down and before baseball season gets here. Is at least what I'm thinking. I did redeem the pink diamond. Who was it? Was it Josh Hart or somebody? There's a pink diamond code out there. Sanders holding up against the Niners. Logan says all over the screen. What's all over the screen? What are you talking about, Logan? Logan, I think you missed your first message. The filter probably got it. Shoot. Let me pull it up real fast, Viking. Maybe it was Johnson. There's not a lot of codes out there, but it was active the other day. It may still be going. Oh yeah, Jalen Johnson. I'm sorry, bud. I don't know. I was thinking it was Hart there. Logan, my day's going great. Yeah, thanks for being here. Gonna wrap up stream, watch a movie with the family here in a minute after this game concludes, and then I'm gonna watch Seahawks and Vikings. At least that's the plan. Probably have the 49ers and Browns on the other TV. Just kind of look over it and see what's going on. Honda, thanks for following. Honda 2020 cash. Everybody please follow. Those lights do flash, even if it's daytime like it is right now. Villanova gang, Hart, Brunson, and Macau. Oh, and Deontay. Or excuse me, Dante. I don't know why I said that wrong. You know what's sad? When left tackle has better hands than the tight end, he's got to get an out of position card, Mike. Right when they do the the winter promo here on Madden. I know we're not out of the Thanksgiving promo yet, but yeah, he's got to get one of those out of position cards. Tight end Worfs. Of course, he gets down there with a second. Blasted into the turf. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done the hit stick, to be honest. I should have just stayed back and let that second expire, because it would have taken him longer to throw himself to the ground, I think, in hindsight. But I was trying to get the pass break up. Could have both of those big guys on the offensive side for that Buccaneers theme. That kick is up and good, and I'm going to be chasing the game down 10 here at the half. All right, so Panthers are on the move. They're down 17-21. And then I think the Browns are up a point, right? Yep, Browns are up 8-7. 15 seconds for the 49ers. Love to see a pick six here. Not quite sure how far San Francisco is up the field. They may be trying to get in field goal range. I'm seeing some stuff blowing around on the field, so it looks like it's quite windy in Cleveland. Niners are on, they're like third or fourth option at kicker. They started with Moody, and they signed Pinheiro. Pinheiro's been okay, but he's hurt. Did they give Kittle credit for that reception? I thought that was broken up. Just flipped over. I don't know, man. It's under 2 minutes, so I'm sure they're going to look at this, but Niners will have kind of a chip shot field goal if they let this Kittle reception stand. 33's ripping it out of there, but maybe they're going to say he was down by contact. My opponent took forever to get ready here for the second half. So here we go. Last half of the morning. Should be on in the coming morning. Hang out with you guys. Hopefully earlier. Didn't mean to stay up so late last night. So they are going to send out the kicker, and they did roll out a catch for San Francisco. So San Fran has a shot to be up 10-7. J Money. Who's your favorite football team, J Money? Thanks for following. Best edge rusher, dropping back every time you watch this team. Arizona starts at the second half of the ball. 10-3 Tampa lead. I thought Rice might be able to just outrace everyone. I'm lucky that was swatted down, not picked off. And it hits the upright and went through. No way. Well, at least there's still time for Cleveland, right? That wasn't a walk-off. But, yeah, Gay's kick was from the left hash. It drifted left, hit the upright, and then I don't know how it made it through. Oh, it did. Okay. Seeing the other replay, it did make it through. I thought it came forward and hit in front of the end zone. So, Niners a little bit fortunate there. Oliver Tanner, how are you, Oliver? Mike needs the Rams to win. We're not rooting for the Rams around here, Mike. No, you can do whatever you like. I know you were rooting against Carolina the other day when the Niners played them too. You got to root for your division rivals to lose first and foremost. That Carolina team isn't terrible. I think they're very inconsistent though. Hated some of the plays they ran against San Francisco on Monday night when they had short fields. They're the only threat to you guys. Let's see, Lee has followed us in. How's it going, Lee? Thanks for the follow today. Lee, who's your favorite athlete of all time? Atlanta is on the board, says Barnaby Wigglestone. I don't even know who all's playing this morning. Yeah, I looked at it yesterday when I was setting up some plays for Underdog, but yeah, I don't memorize it well. Let's see, Brayden, welcome to our stream. How are you, Brayden? Thank you for following. Not much. I was hoping one of those routes would be very clear and open. Probably Corey Coleman or Stephon Diggs. I'm doing really good, Brayden. Yeah, thanks for jumping in. We're multi-streaming. We're live on red and purple streams. Have that little rotator showing you it's the same name everywhere. Hope you guys are all having wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. And I held out for a Nintendo Switch micro SD card. There's one that's branded through Samsung. I don't really care about the branding, but it's what we needed to be able to get more games lined up on there since we bought the Switch 2. And I was going to pop an old SD card in there, but I guess you need the faster write speed or something like that. So I've been holding out. Thought maybe Cyber Monday it would go on sale, and it was on sale today from Amazon. So I saved like 21 bucks. You know, like I can afford to pay it, but I'd like to get it on a cheaper deal. So I was really happy that clutched out the deal. Now I'm trying to see if I can find a Garmin Vivo Active 5 watch on sale. Looks like it went up on price a little bit in Target today. Big B, Dackling, how's it going? Nas, welcome in. How about you guys? Has anybody done any Black Friday shopping, Cyber Monday deals? I know Mike Plays Games has a bunch of things coming in today. Upgrade his streaming and just life experience. Got the new headphones, got the new camera for Mike. How about everybody else? Pilly doesn't have the game out her area. Well, it's at halftime, Pilly. Bucky needs to get warmed up. Dolphins continuing to ruin their pick. Yeah, come on, Miami. What are you guys doing? Daniel's trying to keep his job is what's happening. All right, so I think both the games that I have locally are at the half here. Let's see, Pilly bought 511 pants, 45 bucks. They were originally 100. I don't know what 511 pants are. Is it a brand, Pilly? Or is it like a special type of pant? It's one of the few things I asked for. I asked for some new shorts and some new like pajama pants. 'Cause I'm usually just here in the house comfortable. I have enough clothes for going out, dressing up type of thing, but you know, just less laundry for my wife to feel like she has to get through and get stuff washed and back through, you know, into the drawers. Just get me some new things. So that's the one thing I asked for Christmas. Tactical pants. Oh, interesting. He's got an ad, so we'll wait. Close game, but he's looking to run some clock here, it seems like. And off to Jimmy. Josh, thanks for the DM too. I just opened Discord. I saw that the DM's there for you. I'll get a good look at it here post game. Probably get the new Bucks white cream pause jersey and capture card to get ready for MLB 26. Yeah, Dolphins are gonna beat the Saints. The Dolphins are up 13-0. That Saints team is pretty bad. All right, we have to get the ball back without giving up a touchdown here. I'm gonna watch me get a copyright strike for the very first time ever on the purple side. All right, I got the short muted. Dude, Brutus was going ham on him, man. I'm watching it again. This was a great clip from whoever clipped it. Yeah, Pilly, that's interesting. I didn't realize that they made, you know, like special pants for corrections officers, but it makes complete sense too that they have everything that you guys need. We got a new follower, and it's Cameron coming in on the follow train. How are you, Cameron? Cameron, I gotta get this football back if I'm gonna win this game here in Ultimate Team. How's your Sunday morning treating you? They got pants, socks, shirts, everything, bags and hats for COs. Oh, this guy got me earlier with this Blitnikoff play. Not that time. Saints are going to keep with Tyler Slow for another year. Honestly, he's shown some flashes. Yeah, second round pick. They should let him have a little bit of rope, right, to see what can happen. You could hear Gus yelling, "Look what Brutus did." All right, we got to get this ball back. He's bleeding the clock. I think I'll save the timeouts for after the 2-minute warning. See if that works out for me. Not yet, Drake. It will be soon. Trying to pull this game out, though. Let's see if he runs this play or not. He will run it. Has some open routes, but it took too long. And we got to get the ball here on 4th down. Not like he has much to work with in New Orleans right now. Yeah, that's really true. They don't have a lot of skill, talent there. And then, you know, they like traded Rashid Shaheed to Seattle. Not that he's the greatest wide receiver in the league or anything, but he, you know, he's a weapon, and they're taking some of their weapons away. So yeah, they should give Tyler some run. And we will get the ball back. We got a shot. Yeah, Olave concussed every game, every other game. Tegan, welcome in. How are you, Tegan? Says Eagles on top. How do you play me? Well, you should be a follower, Braun, before you even ask that question. Do I play viewers? I don't know. F around and find out. Edit God, thanks for following. What software do you use to do your editing with, Edit God? Right, Lynch gets us in shape here. Caleb P says, play me. No. Caleb, apparently you weren't taught any manners. You even say, please. Corey, thanks for following. How are you, Corey? Corey's got the lights flashing. It is a corrections term. Yeah, that makes sense, Philly. Now Caleb says, please. Can even type out the whole word correctly. Caleb, the answer is still no. Sorry. All right, the run game not really bleeding the clock there the way I had hoped. Key play incoming. Philly's got it tatted on the wrist. What's my prediction for the Steelers versus the Bills? I think the Bills are going to avalanche the Steelers today. I don't know why. I just have a feeling it's going to be Bills dropping 40 and we start thinking the Bills are serious contenders again. Flash 80 into the end zone. I scored a little early, though. I don't know. Stay tuned, Caleb. Philly's got 12 tattoos. I just saw a thing about tattoos that said the immune system constantly struggles against tattoos because I guess it's the body trying to reject the foreign body that you're putting into your skin. But it can be beneficial health-wise for people that have certain illnesses because I guess it creates an immune response. I mean, it was a scientific study. It wasn't something where somebody was like writing an opinion or something, Billy. I just saw it this week. I thought it was interesting. Titan Talk, how are you, Titan Talk? I'm not saying like you should go get them removed or anything like that. I don't think it was supposed to be like the worst thing in the world, but yeah, it was kind of interesting. Something I hadn't ever given much thought to. Fight in the Titans game. That's good to see the Titans showing some fight. Maybe they should show some on the field. So McDougal, what's happening, buddy? How was your Thanksgiving? Titan Talk, thanks for following. How's that Titan squad looking right now? I heard they're brawling out there in Tennessee. But he's looking to try to walk us off here. We want to keep that clock rolling. He keeps going to Mostert. I put man coverage on Mostert, but he's able to finesse through. He'll use one of his timeouts there. Let's try man and see if that works. He's going for the home run ball, and we'll swat it with Porter. Thanksgiving was good. The spread was good. No major malfunctions this time of the year. Got one of the grand unks a little woozy, if you will. Well, that's cool. That's probably one of the highlights of the year for your grand unk. I'm gonna play center field here with Earl Thomas. He could hit like an outside route and then come back at it here too. And Blitnikoff drops it, so it's probably down to this play. Halftime, you wish the season was over, says Solo Phil. Roughing the passer started the fight. I don't know. You're muted for 5 minutes, but it probably should have been a timeout, to be honest. Right, he's going spread offense here. I'm going to burn a timeout. All right, Drake, we don't have to worry about timing you out anymore. Go warm up the bacon grease, Drake. But yeah, Drake was just annoying. Drake may be him, but you're not. Drake may, and you're not him. And we'll get the win. So there you go. Tip of the hat to all the great viewers. Drake May wasn't one of them. If you guys haven't joined Underdog, please join now. I'm all underdogged out. We need all the referrals. You can use my creator code DYF, like Don Yell Freak, but it's DYF. 5 will get you 100 in bonus fun. So they're ready to take care of you. We had Chowderhead resubscribe yesterday. We had Philandros resubscribe, and we had a gifted sub, and I'm missing one of the other subs. I was going to write the names down, but I don't want to forget whoever it is. So I'm going to go through my my history there and make sure I got all the names on the wall before we start tomorrow. Yep, we got breakfast ready in every area code. Let's see, download speed, less than a megasecond, or a megabit a second. The fact you got the stream open's a miracle. They should be giving you a better connection, Mike. Underdog got you chicken wings, so it's a win. Jay Brown and Ant-Man combining for 70. I like it. Sounds like you can't miss. Let's see. We're gonna go on the high seas, and we better make sure we're right with the police. We're gonna take it to the police simulator stream right now with Shawno. Cooper Martin, thanks for following, Cooper. We love hanging with Mr. Cooper. We will see you guys tomorrow and react to all the NFL action then. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. Oh, before I let me see if I have any packs. The internet provider just hates Mike. That is not cool. Hey, what's up, Aiden? Aiden, we gotta do the high buy, unfortunately. Did we get a pack for winning that game? No, we're really close to level 49. Hey, Viking, thanks for hanging out, buddy. Please check out the raid right now.